Good morning, friends. In this particular part of the video, wherein I'm going to welcome each one of you and share certain good to know information or certain points which are really good to know about the data mining and what we require it. Now, the question sometimes is that, what kind of a data are we talking about? Now, you will see that in during the process of my own learning, I understood that it's not just that you have completed with your data collection that usually we do either through secondary sources or through the primary sources, and then we start off immediately with the data analysis. Data mining really makes you understand, and this is where I'm trying to showcase to you that the amount of data that is being generated on daily basis. So you see, you cannot say that yes, I have collected my data and that's the full stop for me. No, you can generate the data and you will see, you'll be amazed to find out that yes, if you are really into the world of research, you can think about that data on a daily basis and how to generate more data upon the existing one on the day-to-day basis also, side by side. So don't you think that this is an interesting fact which I discovered in my steps into the world of machine learning? That's number one. Number two, I think this is something which I have already mentioned, that is industries and their research in different domains like healthcare, medicine, pharmaceuticals, law and legal areas, criminal studies, films, documentaries, journalism, mass communication. Now, you can go to the industries which are present in your immediate vicinity, and you can identify and you can pick up a lot of data from there, and you can see how beautifully you can understand the society and the communities which are present around you. Also, data can also be retrieved from different social media platforms like Twitter, which I'll be showcasing to you. It's an amazing world, and we will see how data mining really helps you out to understand Twitter. This one is number one. YouTube, then Facebook, Orchard, and we will see further part of it, and I'll be showcasing those things also. Now, data captured from various websites for various reasons. Now, you see, we are not talking about data that is really present. Now, this might really ring the bells for the qualitative researchers or the scholars who are interested in qualitative, that yes, you can really capture a lot of data from the above mentioned things and you can carry forward. And now is the world wherein I'm talking about video and film streamings. You go to Facebook and you will see live stream lines coming in, and why you cannot do some of the research over there, or the video streamings which are there on Netflix or Amazon Prime. You can go to Hotstar, then you have got Vimeo. There are so many things which have daily basis they are coming up, maybe differentiated for laptops or tablets. Then you have got your mobile phones, and I think if you are a true researcher, these things will definitely help you out to collect the data and then immediately start off with your own research. Then data coming from different types of content. Now, when I'm talking about different types of content, if you know a little bit about content writings, then you will see that yes, your WhatsApp is full of content. Now, someone I don't see any majority of the researchers or even the students who are keen. Your mobile phone is the best data generator for yourself, and you can pick up a lot of data at least from one group itself, and then you can understand as to how to play with that data also, side by side. I've just highlighted few points. There are so many points under this also. As and foremost, I'm proceeding further, I'll be sharing those things also side by side. So let me come up with the another part wherein I'm going to discuss more about the data itself and then proceed further. And one more point that I really wanted to share is that what kind of data is required. Now, are we talking when you see in past few videos of mine, the past one, I'm talking about data only. I did not talk about anything else right now. So you see, I'm already in the domain of data mining. However, the question arises, what kind of data I'm talking about? So I'm talking about that data that has been collected through various means. For example, questionnaires, polls, surveys. Then I mentioned it just now, the social media platforms, or even through interviews or your natural conversations. Now you see, when you're sitting and you're talking to your friends or your family members, your sisters, your brothers, you get so much of data. Or even if you visit a doctor, let me tell you, you get so much of data that is there, that sometimes I wonder, what's going to happen if we start collecting the data. So there has to be one domain exclusively for the data collection only, side by side. Then comes from various repositories. Now, due to the I should say access to internet, various web portals as well as browsers are available, where you have got a good number of repositories, both paid and unpaid ones. Paid ones makes your data much more genuine, and you will see that yes, they are charging 25,000, 35,000, 40,000 just to procure the data from their database. Now on the other hand, you have the access to the free repositories, wherein you can take up a lot of data for yourself. Then comes online mode. This has become like online. When I'm talking about online, I'm talking about uploading the data directly into certain softwares like R and Python. You don't even have to import your Excel sheet or CSV sheet, or let's say even your SAV format. You don't have to, or the text format or something like that. You can directly, there is so much of data available, and that data also talks a lot. So you can go ahead with differentiating analysis, or what I call it as a comparative studies. If you're taking care of it, you can do a lot of it. So online modes are available, and you can select your data through that also. Then machine generated data. Now, this is something quite new for all of us, and we call it as MGD in data mining, and we will learn more about it as I'm proceeding further. As what do you mean by machine generated data? Does that mean that you give? I know that there are certain websites which I'm not going to share it, and you just go ahead and give the domain from where you belong to. For example, let's say I'm interested in marketing and international business, so I just put in those two words, and immediately machine generates a topic for me of a research topic, gives me the abstract keyword, and maybe I did not go through, I don't like it, so it help me to generate the entire paper also. Maybe a paper, maybe a thesis also is generated. Now am I talking about those kind of things? No. You will see this is totally a different kind of the point that I'm going to highlight it as we dwell more into the world of data mining. So with this, I'm going to end this particular video walk of mine, and let me come up with yet another presentation where I'll be talking more about the data mining. Till then, thank you and take care. Bye.